waits. He jumps over top of him, and he's got a touchdown.
Did not see that coming.
He gets 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 on his feet still, and he's gone for a 90-yard carry.
Put that on your highlight reel.
From 45 yards out.
There's the turnover.
And a great ball. It's complete for a touchdown.
Welcome to APSIS's coverage of Akron City Series football, as we'll be bringing you coverage of the Firestone Falcons versus the East Dragons. Dave Schick and Joe Pacansky here at Ellet High School is about ready to get this one kicked off under a beautiful sky here in Ellet, Ohio, as the about ready to kick off here to the East Dragons. Joe Pacansky, my partner in the booth here tonight.
Hey, Dave. Good to be with you. Firestone set to kick off. Number 42, Tavier Alford, will be doing the honors. Firestone in there all green with a white number.
Yeah, white
improved
helmets,
team
right?
from a year ago.
Yeah, not really. When you look at these two rosters, you don't have that standout player that we've seen in the past. But a lot of times that's what makes it even here. And we'll certainly see that tonight as they'll get things started here. Forecast calls for temperatures to drop, as that's what it does with the kick. It goes right off the turf and drops it down, and they'll just take that spot right there, and they'll start it without a return. The best you can do is catch it and just hope for the best, let the offense come out, and they'll start at the 34-yard line.
From the 33-yard line.
Yeah, avoid the turnover and the big play early. Dragons, as usual, play that tough non-conference schedule.
Yeah, it looks like we'll have Cox taking it from the gun. Alongside him will be number 27. And that'll be Zaire Stevens. As they'll look to hand it off to Stevens on the first one. Gets away from one tackle, and he'll gain about 2 on there. And he'll get it to the 35-yard line on his first carry.
Good second effort by Stevens. Could have been stuck for about a -4 loss, but he got a couple yards.
Yeah, and Justin Cox, he's going to be kind of coming in and out of that huddle as he's looking to the sidelines to get the play, and then brings it into the huddle to relay the communication. Top of your screen is going to be Jaden Bell. We're going to catch up there, and this time they're going to move Thomas out into the slot, out of the backfield. He looks for him, rolls right, has Bell there. He's going to keep it himself. And he's got a first down, breaks the tackle, still on his feet to the 40-yard line and taken down at the 36. A great carry there, as he was able to get 26 yards on that carry.
Yeah, nice job by Cox.
Cash, number 17, Xavier Lai.
Broke a tackle and got past that second level, almost took it all the way.
Yeah, 30-yard run, able to get around the corner.
First and 10 for the Dragons.
East already in plus territory.
Number 1, Holly, was at the bottom of your screen. You see him checking in as well as Thomas in the slot again. This time they'll hand the ball off right side. Gets past him a little bit, gets to the 32. So gains 3 on that one.
And East is getting 4 and 5 yards on the first down. They're going to be dangerous.
Carlo Johnson. Xavier Lai on the top.
So Cox.
Not as explosive an offense, Dave, as we've seen in previous years.
Yeah, missing some of that top line speed. You know, as we saw, it always seems to me when we talk about City Series teams that really change the dynamic, it's when they can air it out with some efficiency. All the teams in the City Series have got speed, and we saw it on a big run there. Now looks to air it out in his first attempt downfield and incomplete. Pass intended for number 6, and that's Ronan Kelly. 6'1", that's a good target to have.
Coverage there.
His first target.
Had single coverage out there, but we do have a flag now.
Personal foul. Defense, roughing the quarterback, blow to the head. 15-yard penalty, results in a first down.
So that's the first one comes in the biggest variety. 15 yards for the defense, moves them into the red zone.
16 from the 16-yard line for the Dragons.
So we talk about teams and success. One of the stats you can look at were the least penalized teams around. Cleveland Browns, for example, last year, Dave, hardly ever penalized. This year, early into their season, not as clean. Leads to more third and long.
I formation. Looks on a little delay as he looks to get to him, and he does. Now Kelly able to get on his second target. And it gets him to the 5-yard line. So pitch and catch of 10 yards. And right like that.
Yeah, nice high.
First and goal.
High percentage throw, and he sticks it right in there.
Right side, gets it in. And they get the early strike, 5-yard touchdown strike for Stevens. Uh-oh, flag thrown.
Flag down in the area of holding.
Yeah, that could bring it right back and make it even further in the wrong direction. Oh, boy. And that's the heartbreaker, because you get in the end zone, Joe. You want to start celebrating, but you see that flag on the ground.
That's the old display.
And then you got to come back into the huddle, and you know one of those guys prevented that 6 points from going on.
Somebody's looking. Who was that on?
Yeah, I think it's one of those things where a lot of pointing fingers to that guy. Because at this level, they don't give the number out, at least not over the loudspeaker. So you might have to ask one of the officials to find who did it. All right, first down and first on the 15, first and goal now. Looks to hand the ball off, gets through, gets back to the line of scrimmage, no gain there. So would have loved to have the 5-yard touchdown. It goes down as a 0 here for his third carry.
Great pursuit that time by the 43, Carly Johnson.
Yeah, and 6 is going to be up at the top of the screen. That's Kelly, he had that last catch for 10 yards. This time they move Thomas over on the right side of the slot. Looking left this time, single coverage, but not able to connect as he can't get over to Holly, his second target. And oh boy, flag's down, Hankey's down. I thought it was actually one of the lines. You know, they have some of the yellow lines you can see on the field there. What? Pass interference. So almost negates the
Pass interference.
personal
Number
foul.
11 on the defense. Half the distance. Replay
And it's in
second
the
down.
corner there, Dave, so a little tough for us to see, but looks like he had pretty good coverage.
Yeah, it's one of those things, just because the ball's there, you know, some extra hands and so forth. So now full backfield as Thomas and Stevens come in with Cox as he looks like he had the wrong direction. He's going to try and get in. Uh-oh, there's a football out, and it is. It's a fumble at the 2-yard line. He picks it up, goes the other direction. And off and running, he's at the 50, at the 40. Can he get there? Oh, he runs out again.
Fumble recovered by Falcons. Carlos Johnson.
Unable to get in, but what a return.
Wow.
There's a flag on the play.
One flag down, so hang on.
And that was going to be Trevor Alford. He's going to get it, looks like, to about the 18-yard line. What a play. Picks it up at the 2-yard line.
So 78 yards
Off he
on the
goes.
return. Looks like the fumble will stand.
No flag on the play.
No flag, so big change in momentum here, and Firestone defense gets that big turnover deep in East territory going in for the score.
Well, big turnaround. You right there at
Turnover, it'll be
in the 5.
15.
And now you got to play defense and protect in the red zone. So Firestone's going to have Prince Winchester in at quarterback, one to his right. First down, trying to hand the ball off. Nowhere to go. Back in the wrong direction as he hands it off to number 8.
Xander Obeng on the carry.
Xander
Completely
Obeng.
shut that down.
By number 56, Tavion Atlas.
Obeng not able to get anywhere.
About 2 on that play.
A lot loses 2 on the carry. One of the things I always love when you see, especially in the high school level, you know, what other position does the quarterback play? And he plays linebacker. So you know he likes to get the ball. He doesn't mind some contact. He's going to run it all over if he can. And he can shed tackles, that's for sure. Hands this one off again.
Oh.
But can't go anywhere. Helps him back up on the tackle. It's going to be Brandon Gates for the Dragons.
That's noted immediately by number 24, Brandon Gates.
So he loses
5 on that.
4 on that.
17.
2 plays, negative 6 yards. So that's going to set up a long situation here on 3rd down. Stevens has been our wide out to the top. And at the bottom, we've been having, Carmichael has been at the top as well as Stevens. And
Timeout. Fire.
timeout before that ends there.
Yeah, Akron Public Schools would like to.
Oh, we got the timeout here in the first quarter. APS IS wants to thank Swenson's Drive-In for their support of Akron Schools and Athletics. Swenson's Drive-In, the home of the Galley Boy, America's best and maybe this broadcast's favorite cheeseburger, open year-round. Check them out. Get one today at Swenson's Drive-In, located all around the Akron area. Also want to let you know fields of science, technology, engineering, math, and learning at the Akron schools is woven throughout the curriculum. Our STEM schools are among the best in Ohio. Learn more by going to akronschools.com. So you got down here, Joe, but you haven't been able to move the ball yet. At least not in the right direction. Let's see what they can do it here. Now a long 3rd down situation.
Dave, can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Good.
Long situation here. I think you're going to need some cheers from the press box up here to be able to get things going. Joe attending some of the other stuff. Carmichael moves in the right direction in motion. High snap. Looks for him in the end zone. Right there. Is it going to be in? It is. Touchdown strike.
Carlos Johnson.
That from 23 yards out. Johnson gets it over there to him. A good strike.
Post route there.
Good post route. Johnson, the tight end, gets that one. And you looked, you could tell that high snap wanted him to get things going, moving faster. 3-yard kick is up, and it is good.
There is a flag on the play.
Oh, there's a flag. Winchester, 23-yard pass to Johnson as they figure out what we're going to do with this. But it still makes it 6-0. It looks like we're going to count it and do it on the kick. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to read lips from the press box up here. So we'll see. They're still talking on the field. I'm not sure exactly what the call is going to be, but I think they're going to take the points. Personal foul. Yeah, so that'll make it 7-0 with the roughing the kicker. Kick is good, and we'll put it in on the other one, so we'll just move back on the kickoff. A little better field position for the Dragons. So that'll be better.
Akron is now accepting applications.
Yeah, set that on the
2020 school year. Tour the campus, meet current students, and learn what it means to be a Zip. Information is available at uakron.edu.
So looking to set up here as they kick it off. Likes to get up with a lead. And now they're going to move it up because they just remembered that they had the penalty on the personal foul. Roughing the kicker is what moved it up.
What a change
This
of
to me
events,
is the
Dave.
no-brainer. Yeah, well, to me it's the no-brainer call. Like, I'm going to take the point and, you know, have worse field position. What's it going to do? You're going to bring the ball out anyway. So always take points when you can, because if you move back and have to re-kick, that might not be points. Looking to kick it to him. And out of the end zone, and they'll start basically where they were going to start anyway. 7-0 your score here in the first quarter. APSIS continuing our coverage. And a great strike and great turn of events. Able to get the strip at the 2-yard line. And really, 23-yard strike, but you went a good distance on the return. So the defense putting you in great position to get some points here.
Yeah, I mean, what a change of events. Carlo Johnson with big play on defense and offense.
So the last time they came out, able to move the ball pretty well, was the Dragons. They'll look to set up now, down a strike, 7-0. Full backfield behind him. He looks to hand off again to Stevens, and he'll get about 5 there on the carry. There's so many bodies down there. I'm kind of guessing on where the yardage is.
Yeah, kind of like a pinball, just a wrecking ball, if you will.
Looks about 4 where they actually spot the ball when they're done moving it around.
Big drive here for the Dragons to try to take momentum back.
Yeah, they've had success. I mean, Stevens on 4 carries has 10 yards. So he's getting it moving. Now they go to the other side and hand the ball off. And that goes to number 7.
Yeah, Davion Stedman.
Stedman on the carry.
And Daniel Harper on the stop.
So he gets 3 there.
Daniel Harper came up, made that stop, making about a 3rd and 3.
Well, and we saw them have some success passing the ball as they'll send Kelly to the top and Holly to the bottom of your screen. Holly's going to just get into that bottom corner. When they're able to pass, it's always dangerous. Oh, they're going to get it here, as there is no stopping Stevens getting 5 when he only needed 3. The last 2 carries, 5, and Stedman with 3.
Stevens on the carry again.
That's East football, Dave. If they can do that and get that positive yardage to avoid the penalties, they'll not only control time of possession, but they just got to punch it in the end zone.
Looks to get to him, looking to pass. He's right behind him. He doesn't see it. It is an interception. I can't believe it. Turns around, goes down to the 12-yard line. And guess who?
By
makes
Daniel
his
Harper.
second big play.
Daniel Harper with the strip sack, and guess who's there? Turnover machine. Johnson.
Johnson on the huge return with the fumble.
And if Firestone can take advantage here,
Johnson, I'm sorry, got the touchdown strike. And now gets his second completion from the other team. And goes back the other way. That's almost as long as his touchdown catch.
Dave, he had to catch that. Put it right in the numbers. Look what I found. Right in the breadbasket.
Now, Firestone could look to go again. Moves a man in motion, hands on the ball, thinks he's going to throw, goes corner end zone. Man, wide open. And guess what? You certainly like that as Marion Carmichael with 18 out. He's able to get a touchdown strike. 18 yards out, 1 for 1, and Johnson gets his second touchdown.
And Dave, if you're Carlo Johnson, you might want to just be like, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys after the game.
Well, it's a good way to start, that's for sure.
Yeah. Where is the kicker?
We do need one of those.
Or the holder? Here he comes.
They weren't expecting to come back out that fast. That's all, Joe. We were on defense, guys. I thought we had some time to get some practices in.
How about Lamarian Carmichael getting that little touchdown pass?
Landing on the hole. Uh-oh. And it is not going to be complete. Everybody gets through there. I had to wait there for a second, Joe, because I wanted to make sure there were no flags. So the missed kick. Yeah, great penetration by the Dragons. Makes this one 13-0. So Winchester to Johnson from 23 yards out. And now the little pitch over to Carmichael to Johnson from 18 yards. So 2 big passing plays, make it a 2-score game.
Yeah, 2 for 2 for 41 yards and 2 touchdowns.
I think that's how every coach wants his passing game to go.
2 different guys.
2 for 2, 4 for 4. I mean, we don't want to have any incompletions. But the defense has come up huge for the Falcons so far.
Yeah, the turnover chain is looming large in this game.
Yeah, and both times the Dragons have moved the ball well, but a fumble and an interception.
Yep.
Now he's off there running the other way. Big play, big play. Can they get him? Wow, all the way down the other direction.
Dalian Bussey, when it's all said and down, I think 78 yards on the touchdown.
Wow, and early here, as we're getting through this first quarter, big plays are happening all over.
Yeah. It's like a Big 12 game out here. So 2 big turnovers, and now the special teams play to keep the Dragons right back in it.
Yeah, and we're almost done here with this first quarter, but you can't tell it because we are moving on the field back and forth, looking to set this one up. Snap is down, kick is up, but it wasn't straight, but it went through the uprights. That's all that matters. As he gets it to go through, as Busey turned on the Jets and went from a 78-yard return, and shows kind of the dangerous part of this team with speed, getting the special teams play.
Great job. Great first quarter. Lots of action.
Uh-oh, some planes going over top. I think that'd be fun if you're in an airplane like that, because it's a smaller aircraft. You kind of go over games, and that's kind of the cool part. Kind of go over top and you get an aerial view of it. We see so many of those kind of taken for granted
Yeah.
at the professional level when you see the Goodyear blimp up there just getting great aerial shots. A little faster with a small plane like that going up over the top. Airport not too far from here.
And Dave, just to recap, you would think this is a playoff type of game. You have 2 turnovers, scores off turnovers, kickoff return for a touchdown, reverse pass for a touchdown. So we've seen a little bit of razzle-dazzle, big plays left and right.
All right, well, 1-score game now as it goes off the turf and bounces. And they're going to let it go, but it hasn't gone in the end zone. So he picks it up at the 1. I think they were expecting it just to roll in there, and he's going to go out at the 11. So rough special teams play as they thought it was just going to go in there. But all of a sudden, Jody Stevens has got to pick it up and make some sort of return, so he gets a return of 10.
It could have been a lot worse. At least he got him a little bit of breathing room.
First and 10 for the Falcons at the 11.
And a perfect kick.
Yeah, it kind of took that little bounce at about the 30, and you're just kind of waiting for someone to get in front of it. But it lost some steam quick.
Well, in high school football, as soon as that thing breaks the plane to the end zone, it's an automatic touchback. So that's what Stevens was waiting for them to do. But the ball didn't cooperate.
Winchester back there with Obang. Oh, a bad snap off to the left, and he goes down right away, and he'll go down about the 2. So they're going to lose 9 yards on a bad snap, kind of was off to his left.
He got one hand on it.
But it took him off his gait a lot. He's coming far off the field. Come get this play because they are backed up.
Yeah, to do the Dragons, you ain't letting this get out of here.
They bring a second running back in Howard Anderson. I'm sure just back there to protect.
They're going to have a tough time getting this play off.
Yeah, it took a lot of time to get the play.
It's going to be a 1-yard penalty.
And now he's not sure where to be anyway. They're going to come under center.
Got the full house
formation. And there's going to be a dive play, and they don't go anywhere. I think he loses a yard on the dive play.
I think he lost the football.
So what are we doing here? Is it turnover?
Turnover.
I didn't think he lost it. I thought he went down right away. And it looks like they might still be talking about it. Nope, they have decided it's going the other direction.
And bye-bye momentum.
A little laissez-faire with the with the calls up here to the press box. It looked like they might still talk about it. It didn't look to me when I saw real time that it came out right away that maybe he was down and then he got the ball taken from him.
But it looked like it was going to be a sneak, but the ball never got up to him.
Yeah. Well, Winchester loses a yard and fumbles. And East takes over. Snap to him, hands it to Stevens. Stevens will gain 2 yards on the carry.
No way there is number 4, Mark Travis, read that one.
Also 1 on the play, brings up 2nd and 4.
Stevens still fell forward. It would have been a loss of about 4 or 5.
Yeah, I mean they're at the 4 right now. He dodged some contact right away. Top of your screen's gonna have Holly, and then they'll also put Navian Stedman at the top. You can see he's moving in motion. Thomas, he's running by in the slot. He moves into the backfield. Looks to hand the ball off, goes right side, spins through Stevens from 4 yards out for a touchdown.
Here's Stevens for the Dragons.
Stevens,
good vision by Stevens. He makes the cutback and gets the end zone.
Gets a touchdown here.
So turnovers looming large in this first quarter. 3 turnovers, all leading to scores.
set up here. Kick it is going to be Albrim Kamara. Snap is down, kick is up. And it went off, looked like it went off the upright there.
Yeah.
Bounced it
Never
back.
got up. Almost got in, but
Yeah. So it stays 13-13 after the big kickoff return to get it up to 7. Can't convert on this one, makes it 13-13.
East Dragons 13. The Firestone Falcons 13.
Wow, a lot of scoring for the start here. So it makes me wonder, Pete and Joe, what we're gonna have later in this game. If we're scoring this much in the first quarter, we can't keep it up the whole time.
nah.
There's just no way.
Well, a couple of gifts by both teams, giving charitable donations to the other team.
Yeah, defense has
Donnie Stevens.
definitely made their mark. And special teams, we got to add special teams in there too. That big return was nothing to squawk at. And now I think the Falcons would like to have the same type of help here to get a big return as well. Kicks this one, hits at the 20, picks it up to 15, comes back to the 25. Great move to the middle of the field, and he'll go down at the 35. So a return of 20 on that one. Good special teams return there, and they'll take over on offense now.
It gives them decent field position. You can do a lot more than having your back in the end zone to start.
So if you can believe it, there's been 2 rushes and 2 passes by the Falcons, but they have 13 points on the board.
You take it.
Yeah, and they scored with 2 passing plays. I only passed it twice, and I got in the end zone twice. And Johnson's caught both of them. If you're the Dragons, you want to know where Johnson is. Where is he at? He's at the top of your screen, just so you know. All right, Winchester fakes the handoff, rolls left, gets it, breaks. Oh, almost broke the tackle, but slowed him down enough. Now the ball's out. Uh-oh.
He got this one back.
Lucky. Trying to almost do too much there, loses 4. Already has a fumble. Trying to do too much back there. I didn't like the cutback at all.
They mark him down even further back, it looks like, Dave. Lost at 8.
Ooh.
So 2 carries and negative 17 for Winchester.
And he has the fumble, and he almost had a second fumble there. You can probably count that as a second fumble. He lost one. That one he got back. Winchester again. 3 wide, looks right. All right, 4 wide. Complete. And close to a first down and out of bounds. That one goes to Stevens.
Nice safe throw.
Yeah, nothing wrong. I mean, second and 17, you want to get something moving. You get about half of it back.
Yeah, that's what you want there. Give yourself a third manageable.
Yeah. And it looks like they want a timeout here. Nope, that's the end of the quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter.
End of the first quarter, your score 13-13. All knotted up. We're basically starting the game over because we're tied up. We'll switch sides here as this game continues here in APS-IS, but basically back at 0 as they're even here at the end of the first quarter.
Did you know that local 890?
Hey, at the end of tonight's game, we'll have our APS-IS player of the game. Joe and I will have that for you. We also want to let you know that fine and performing arts programs are top-notch here in the Akron Public Schools. National Scholastic, Gold Key Awards, Silver Key Award winners, and more. Come see the difference here at AkronSchools.com. Also want to let you know that APS-IS wants to thank Kohl's Garage for their support of Akron Schools and Athletics. Kohl's Garage Incorporation, providing comprehensive auto repair at affordable prices to get you back on the road quickly. They've been doing it for 40 years. Check them out. Kohl's Garage Incorporation. Second quarter here, and they'll start off at about the 37. And now kind of opposite direction here, and you can tell it's getting chillier out, Joe. I mean, we had nice sunshine, and that open air is just kind of dropping the temperature as you can feel it here in the booth.
Yeah, fall's knocking on the door.
Leaves will be churning soon, but not yet. We're still holding on to summer. Looking to hand it off, and throws a little quibble throw, and
Like
close
a
to a
jump
first
pass.
down. Good spot. Second to Stevens.
Little pop pass, we used to call that.
Wow, and he gets it. A little 8-yarder there. I'm going to give him the 9 just to get that first down, and he does.
And took a
I
page
like
out of the old Tim Tebow, Urban Meyer, Florida playbook.
Yeah, I mean, I like the play call so far. 2 running plays and 4 rushing plays. Winchester's going to keep it this time and run up the middle. He'll get 2. Put the
Good
positive
cutback
sign
there
on the running game so far.
by Winchester.
Yeah. Second and 9.
And I'll tell you, I mean, you can see here, even on our screen, 75 for the Falcons. That's a good guy to be on your offensive line.
That's the guy you want on your team.
That's the guy I want on the left tackle.
I'm gonna run behind you.
They got a good size line there. Center is good size, but he's like it doesn't have it listed here. He looks about 6'5". And he's moving well. He's got long arms. This one over the hands. Intended for Johnson, his 3rd target, and first incomplete for Winchester so far.
And Tristan Thomas might have had to have pay dirt on that one, Dave. If he could have held on. Because he had nothing but green. And not Firestone green. First incompletion of the ball game for the Falcons.
Yeah, and I wonder if we're going to see the Dragons start doing a little more bump and run coverage off that line, because they're seeing more passing than I think they expected.
Yeah, I'm thinking that or a little more blitzing.
Martin up at the top of your screen now. He looks for a quick throw out, but they go to the other side to to Johnson.
Yeah, Johnson, they had him blanketed that time.
Looks like a loss of 4.
Yeah.
So it gets
We would think a
completion,
punting
but this yard.
situation here.
Yeah, but I thought it was interesting because you saw Martin at the top of your screen do the same type of play, so he could have gone left or right. And now kind of getting into that formation. As back there to kick will be Alford.
Tristan Thomas back deep for receive.
Already had a big return on the kickoff. Now it could be a little easier from the punt formation. Has time to kick it. Gets a good one up in the air. Goes right side of the field. Hops down about the 38 and out of bounds at the 31.
That does the job. Avoids the big turnover or the big return.
Akron Public Schools would like to thank the University of Akron, Malone University, and Stern State College for their generous sponsorship of this year's scoreboards. Any interesting
Momentum definitely in the Dragons' side right now.
761.
If they can punch it in here, get a lead, they can erase those 2 bad turnovers early in the ballgame.
They've had a little more commitment to the run game. Cox gets it, hands it off. He's going the wrong direction. Hands it to Thomas, gets around the corner. Gets 10, 15. He's still on his feet. He went through the line. Pass it to the 20, 10. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Dragons.
Tristan Thomas on the carry.
You're waiting to see if there was a flag. No.
Not seeing any. So a 69-yard run for Thomas for a touchdown. And that puts, you're talking about momentum shift. That is it right there.
Yep, there you have it. A play that looked like they might have had stretched out, and then Thomas turns on the afterburners.
I wasn't sure he was going to get out of the backfield. And then there was kind of that cluster of players there, and it's like, is there a hole? Is there a place for him to go? And then it was just like, it was like Days of Thunder, Joe, where there's just some smoke and clouds, and then he comes through the other side unscathed.
He didn't look so fast when he was running east-west, but when he got those shoulders turned, and he separated.
Dragons 20. Firestone Falcons 13.
Extra point is good, so it makes it 20-13 as the Dragons go up on this one. It's been an exciting start, that's for sure. Big plays all around. Just to recap for you, they had a 78-yard kick return, and then kind of a regular offensive play from a good defensive stop, 4-yard run for a touchdown, and now a 69-yard run by Thomas for a touchdown. So two big plays, 2 of the 3 touchdowns on the big play variety.
If you'd like to join, if you're interested, visit www.local894.com. Local 894 is very proud to support and partner with the Akron Public Schools.
I feel like the Browns logos on the field have aged so much better because the Browns are good now. You know, like there's a lot of times where there was some rough seasons. 0-16 wasn't that far away. All right, kicking it back here to the Falcons. Kick is down the middle. And returned at the 20. Uh-oh, he got hit at the 26. And I think they'll give it to him just over the 25 on the return for Stevens. But he met a hugger, that's for sure. And the hugger was a tackler.
First and 10 for the Falcons from the 27-yard line.
So now it's going to be up to the Falcons to see if they can get something back.
I'd like to see them just get a couple first downs. And it looks like they're not even sure what the first play coming out of this kickoff is supposed to be. I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, Dave, too many plays, negative yardage.
I feel like there's I kind of want to talk to this. It seems like there's some communication where the referees are talking a lot to the coach, and we're not getting plays in time.
Yeah.
You know, the referees are calling the game, but there's too much interaction with the sideline.
Akron is now accepting applications for the 2022-23 season.
And I guess you sometimes see that earlier in the season.
Information is available at uakron.edu/.
But usually I find it's with the players. It seems to be more with the coaches from what I'm seeing here from the press box. And now we're coming out after burning a timeout. We'd rather have the right play, but it's 1st and 10 now. All right, now back to the action. Hands the ball off. He's going to keep it himself. Little spin move. Uh-oh, we better have some flags thrown because his body was going one place, but his helmet was not. He's not going to have a face mask.
And that's the reason his helmet's off. They ripped it off almost.
Well, that, and I'm not sure how tight it is around the chin because he put it right back on. Something that's, oh boy.
56 offense. Personal foul. Face mask against the defense. Those penalties offset. Replay first down.
So it never happened. Do-over.
It's a do-over. It's a do-over.
The old do-over.
All right, so 1st and 10 from the same spot. They say it's a do-over, but Winchester doesn't feel like it's a do-over because he had his head squigged around. That's like when they have offsetting penalties after, and then there was like a big hit or something, you know, like.
Right.
My body doesn't say it's offsetting. Felt like I got hit and then I didn't get any yards. Winchester, low snap, goes right, faked the pass, then was in a run, then faked it for an incomplete.
Probably a good decision by Winchester there to throw that away.
Yeah, I think he was going for that short route, and it really wasn't open the first or second time he looked at it. 2nd down and 10 now after the incomplete. 4 for 6 passing for him.
2nd and 10. Remind us, a non-smoking facility.
That was the first target for Carmichael. Counted as one. It kind of went in his direction.
Yeah, as you mentioned, Winchester 4 for 6 for 38 yards in that touchdown.
Yeah, but a lot of that was just the one play. Needs to get some smaller ones. Hands this ball off. Carries a man for 3 yards.
Obang on the carry.
Obang.
Nice cleanup there by Antonio Sandell Bascom.
Bascom on the stop, along with Ibrahim.
Give Obang a couple.
And a 2 on that play.
And I'm surprised that we aren't seeing more to the left side. As we talked about with their offensive line strength over there.
Well, you got Sandell Bascom over there, too.
Uh-oh, dropped the snap. He's going to roll left. No time. Throws it short. And probably the best thing, throw it incomplete with the
on the coverage.
Bad snap.
And the East State defense gave up a couple of scores with the short field off of turnovers. But other than that, they've been dominant.
Yeah, really didn't get a good start to the game.
Kind of a wake-up call, it looks like.
And yeah, turnovers, and it felt like even with that first play with the fumble, as they come after it here, he does get it away. Oh, and it looked like, did he drop it? No. Looked like he came in and then pulled off. And they'll down it at the 17.
Got a real good roll on that one.
A real good roll. Speaking of good rolls, you know what I had a taste for, but you can't find them. Remember when you used to be able to get Cinnabons at like the airport?
Yeah.
But if you get it from the store, it's not the same. It's not the same.
It's okay, but that was not the same.
That was my like when I traveled for work. That was my signature thing. If it was before
that was your go-to.
11:58 in the morning, you got a Cinnabon.
You can't have it for lunch. You gotta have it. That'd be AM.
But any time in the AM. Because when you walk by, you can't walk by and smell it and then get on a plane. You just be a drooling mess. Looks to hand the ball off left side. Oh, he gets around, gets some space. He's got 10, 15. And finally, two guys are going to take him down. About 15 yards as they push him out of bounds here.
Yeah, the left side, the defense just kind of vacated there.
Yeah, Stedman on the carry. That'll be 1st and 10. Run the clock in here.
He's starting to dominate up front on both sides of the football.
Yeah, they've had some success getting around the edges. With that speed, they're getting to the second level. They're in tight this time, tight formation, as they still have Stevens in the backfield.
Well, early movement on the right side.
Yeah, and you could tell because Leland Boosie he's like, isn't that the call? Like, he's moving. But finally they get it there.
Yeah, Leland was like, they're leaning.
It's not the wind blowing, he's moving.
Yeah, just about a half a count too soon.
Well, because then it was almost like Boosie wasn't even looking at the plate of the ball. He was just looking at the line judge. Almost same formation again here.
Yeah, might be running the same play.
Again, a fumbled snap, pressure coming, throws it, reaches out, but just not able to connect. That one went to Holly, his second target.
Yeah, good effort by Eric Howley. Just a little bit too far.
Well, and the pocket definitely breaking down there. And probably got it. Didn't get the exact throw how he would have wanted it. Second down and 15.
Timing messed up a little bit with the bobbled snap. Gonna try to get half of it back here through the Dragons.
That one is another incomplete that goes to Thomas this time. That was close though. It looked like it was very close to going backwards. But another incomplete. So now 1 for 5 passing for Cox.
And Dave, if I was on the rules committee, I would make any throw that doesn't go over the line of scrimmage a live football. It would eliminate these little pop shovel passes where if they drop them, it's no problem, it's incomplete. Or if they hand it off, so they go do everything forward, like the jet sweeps and that. Got to cross the line of scrimmage, or it's a live football.
I agree it would make it more entertaining, but it's not going to make the game any safer. having more live balls on the turf.
It's football. Are we playing flag football? Nobody can get hit anymore, and nobody knows how to tackle. That's part of the problem. But I think we're at a point where we're getting 47-37. How is it safer when teams are running 40 more plays a game? That's where we're at, because everybody's throwing spread offenses.
Yeah, I mean, you can make the case both ways.
Yep.
But chances are at the highest level, that's one where you have guys flying in.
Right.
I don't think anybody wants more fumbles, although I would agree it would make the game more interesting. But you got to catch it. All right, after the timeout, still 3rd down and 13. A little show from the cheerleaders in front, doing their cheer. That one up and incomplete as Holly again targeted, but not able to catch it.
Yeah, they're trying to feed Holly. They just can't get a connection there. Nice hold there by the Falcon defense.
Trying to get everybody lined up. Yeah, a guard would be good to have. If I'm punting, I definitely want a guard in there too. Snap back.
Once he slipped, get out of the way.
be it.
First and 10 for the Falcons.
So they'll take over from there. It looks like the 23-yard line.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the Firestone Falcons cheerleaders.
Cheerleading squad, as mentioned, doing their routine for the crowd below us.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the East Dragon cheerleaders.
There's the other side.
Like an empty backfield here for Firestone.
Yeah, going 4 wide. Winchester surveying. Low snap again. It's on the turf. Picks it up, runs to his left, and is going to be taken down for a sack as Cam Favors takes him down. And the center to quarterback relay has not been strong, Joe.
No.
Loss of 10 on the play.
And a loss of 10 for a struggling offense. Not where you want to be. Now to the Dragons, you might peel back and blitz. Try to create another turnover.
Yeah, they only got 1 completion. Good setting on Winchester. Again, empty backfield. And it looks like they're going to talk about it.
Timeout. Firestone.
So must not have liked what he saw as they came in there.
Timeout of the half.
Akron Public Schools nutritional specialists create more than 32,000 meals every day for their 21,000 students, and they're all free. Research has shown that improved nutrition has the potential to positively influence students' academic performance, and that is why it's important to the students and to the Akron Public Schools. Learn more at akronschools.com. APS-IS also wants to thank the Children's Hospital Sports Medicine for their support of Akron Schools and Athletics. Children's Hospital Sports Medicine, treating all athletes regardless of age, skill level, or sports. Start your recovery today at the Children's Hospital Sports Medicine. Well, it didn't get any better after the timeout. Still 2nd and 20. They changed the formation, though, a little bit. Looks like he's going to have some help back there with Obeng off to the right. There still seems to be confusion on who's supposed to be where. Bottom of your screen is going to be Johnson. Good snap. Rolls to his right. Has some time. Little jump pass. And I'm not sure we gained any yards on that, Joe.
He did a nice job there to alleviate the pressure, give him a throwing lane. But these DBs are just attacking. Gives them 3.
So this one went to Obeng. 3-yard completion, but you needed a lot more.
Yes, for sure. Got to get out of this hole because East might come after this punt.
Winchester again directing. Low snap. Hands the ball to Obeng, who gets met right as he gets it in the belly. Gets met on the other side with the shoulder.
Number 55.
Yeah,
Keith Hendricks.
Kendricks, yeah.
All over that one.
Loss of 2 on the carry. 4th down 20.
Now the Dragons come after it, or they set up a return here?
I would always come after it because there's a lot of moving parts here. And the offense has played well enough to still move the ball regardless of where they get it.
And the long snaps have been shaky at best.
The center hasn't had a great day.
Oh,
Almost there for the block. Ball hits at the 45, picked up at the other 45, and taken down right away.
nice job by the punter there.
Did not have a lot of time, but made a good play. Rough
Now the
spot.
question, can the Dragons get a score here before halftime?
Rough spot that they got. Really
Yeah. I think they're talking about it, but they're like, nah, we're sitting here.
Usually you get the benefit of the doubt, like the last forward motion, which would have been about the 45, not where you got tackled. Looks to go right down the sideline for the completion, which he does. Gets 10 yards, still on his feet. He'll get 12 before being taken down. So Holly now his fourth target finally gets a catch for 12 yards.
And they're trying to feed Holly deep. That time they get him going on the short, and it works effectively.
Enough for the first down.
What?
5 first down now for the Dragons. Oh, my.
That one just incomplete.
Yeah. Overshot him on that one just a little bit.
Number 6, Ronan Kelly. That falls in. Brings up 2nd and 10 for Firestone. Direction for the east.
Second and 10. They had a little soft pout rope or post route for Kelly. Couldn't hang on, just a little bit too tall for him.
Looks to hand the ball off and does. Gonna give him back to the line of scrimmage, basically.
Another good play by Carlo Johnson on defense. Big third long here for the Dragons.
Presumably passing on this one again. They'd like to go to Kelly a couple times. It's not there. He's flushed out of the pocket and taken down, but he doesn't have the football with him. Steven somehow gets a 4-yard gain.
Yeah, great job by Zaire to hop on that.
Looks like they gave him 2.
Now the question, you go for it here in plus territory. Sure looks like it.
There's no reason not to. The Falcons haven't played that good to really want to make you question it.
They're going to talk about it.
That is their second timeout of the first half.
Well, we're not in a race to get to halftime, I'll tell you that. IPS-IS thanks Primetime Sporting Goods for their support of Akron schools and athletics. Primetime Sporting Goods is the #1 place to shop for high-quality sporting goods.
Yeah, prime time is one way to say it.
20,000 students at the Akron Public Schools makes APS the 5th largest urban district in Ohio and one of the top performers among the 8th largest urban districts in the state. AkronSchools.com. Learn more about how they're shaping tomorrow's future. Grades should come out again later this year, but talk again is that, well, no report card will be for any of the schools in the state. Some of the just the numbers, I guess, the raw numbers of individuals in there. So this one spot written a while ago, maybe even higher as they are moving numbers. Gets the completion, still on his feet, and he's gone. Going all the way down there for a touchdown.
Touchdown, Eric Holly III.
Holly takes it all the way. Again, one of those ones where it didn't look like he was going that far.
No.
And then gone. What'd you have?
Made one guy miss, hit pay dirt.
Flag on the play.
What was the yardage for that?
43 on the touchdown.
What was it?
43.
Where is this going to be unsportsmanlike?
It's way down there, yeah.
Why are you walking to us? Just give him the signal.
We can see you.
If you tell everybody, then he'll know what it is.
After the score, dead ball. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 6, White, punt. 15-yard penalty on the subsequent kickoff.
So the touchdown will stand.
Touchdown stand.
Unsportsmanlike on the kickoff.
Extra point.
Happened after the score, looking to go for 2 here. A great strike as they really look to get the ball to Holly with 5 targets. I mean, you think about it, 10 of the possible passing plays have gone to him. Now they go to the other side, just off the hands. And incomplete, that one intended for Kelly.
Well, on that one you could see why. It took a nice little square in, made one guy miss, and then he was off to the races.
So now they'll give them the penalty here on this kickoff.
Smoking allowed.
We're not moving quickly to get stuff set up here.
No,
It feels like it's been a longer first half because we had so much scoring in the first quarter with both teams putting up 2 touchdowns. Now we've got 2 here from East in this second quarter to add to it, but we haven't had any offense has sputtered for the Falcons.
Back deep to receive for the Falcons.
His time for what? It's still on the tee.
Oh, he's right. We got to walk off the penalty, right? That was almost a big oops.
Yeah. Oh my, that's my bad.
East was like so close. We almost got that.
Yeah.
It was like, wait a sec.
Wait, what yard are we on? Oh yeah, we got to add that to the kick. Now looking to kick this one away is Kamara. Kicks it, picked up at the 32. Back to the 45, makes another move to the 50, and he'll start there.
Good return by Lamarian Carmichael.
Campbell on the stop for the Dragons.
So you got the ball in midfield. We're taking a shot here. No timeouts left for the Falcons, I don't believe.
Bottom of your screen is Lemming. Their backup quarterback as well as wide receiver. Winchester, a little drop play to let him through, but completes it for a loss of 2. And it looks like we have an injury.
Player on the field.
Great discipline there by Brandon Gates, snuffing that screen out.
Obang gets back up.
Obang just had any room to get loose.
Yeah, I mean, they did what you wanted, where you kind of let that line through and allows that gap there to get the completion, but nowhere to go after that.
Yeah, it was just good defensive discipline there by the Dragons.
Bottom of your screen is Johnson.
Gotta see if they can find it one more time.
Then Carmichael and Stevens. 4 wide for Winchester. Looks their direction. Which one does he want? None of them. He takes off running right side. He's got 10, 12. Off the carry, a 12-yard run.
And that was great timing by Winchester there to let the play develop.
Well, a little hurry up here. And they're going to stop the clock. That gives them about 16 seconds left. So you're running out of time here in the second quarter to try and get some points on the board. So 16 seconds, you got about maybe 2 shots. You can't stop the ball, so you're going to have to get out of bounds or be ready to spike the ball right after it. Looking to make a play here, a screen play for an incomplete.
Better he dropped it because he was not going to get out of bounds anyway.
Yeah, but still used up about 5 seconds. You got 11 seconds left now before halftime. So this is maybe one play. Because you can't run anything, and you want some space to see what's going to develop. Heavy pass protection here. Trying to get some points on the board before you go in. I'm circling the bottom of your screen because that's where Johnson is.
Absolutely.
Got 3 wide receivers on that side. Looking, looking, looking. Has time. Throws up the jump ball. Guess who's there? Oh, my. Johnson. 43-yard touchdown.
Great job stepping up in the pocket by Winchester. The only question was he over the line of scrimmage? He was real close to it.
No flag, no signal. We're moving up.
Good call, partner. Go to Johnson.
Well,
how did he get that open?
And I knew it, but how come nobody else thought that maybe the guy that has 2 already might get his 3rd? He's got all 3 of the touchdowns.
A huge score before half to give them some momentum.
So with just 3 seconds left here in the second quarter, he goes and gets his 3rd touchdown.
That was 26 unanswered points by the Dragons, finally answered.
And this is Nicolette Bucklew. Kick is not going the right direction. So it is no good. Uh-oh.
And so, partner, Carlo Johnson's career night continues.
All right, so maybe a little chippier on the field than we're seeing up here in the press box. The stuff was done, and both were assessed penalties. Really got a chance for one play here. Kickoff may do it. if they touch it at all.
So 26-19. More scoring than we thought there would be, but that's for sure.
I was thinking we might be ending with that score, but not going into halftime. Five touchdowns.
Leon Bussey. Tristan Thomas back deep to receive for the Dragons.
Little squib kick, nothing there. And that'll do it here for the first half here on APS IS with the East Dragons leading 26-19 over the Firestone Falcons. We'll be back with the second half of action right here with Dave Schick and Joe Pikansky right here on APS IS. All right, second half action as we get things underway. Certainly an interesting first half as just able to get so much out of what is just a crazy run. Kind of recapping here as we get ready to kick it off. For the Dragons here, as we'll go over their kind of stats from the drive from my standpoint, and then Joe will have some of the other stats. Busey with a 78-yard kick return in the first quarter made it 7-0. Their second score was Stevens' 4-yard run for a touchdown, then a 69-yard run by Thomas to make it 20-13. And then the 20 to get to 26 as he picks it up here at the 8 was Cox to Holly on the big 43-yard passing play. This one comes back to the 40-yard line. On the other end for the Falcons, they had a 65-yard fumble return to set up a 23-yard pass from Winchester to Johnson, and then an 18-yard pass from Carmichael to Johnson. And then guess what? Winchester goes 43 yards for the third score to guess who? Johnson again for his third touchdown. Johnson might be his favorite target.
I would say so. Carlo Johnson, 4 receptions, 83 yards, 3 touchdowns. Harris Winchester was 7 for 12 through the air for 82 yards and 2 touchdowns. Carmichael 1 for 1 for 18 yards and a touchdown. On the other end, Cox was 3 for 7 for 72 yards and a touchdown. And then Thomas with the big 69-yard run. And don't forget, Busey with a 78-yard kickoff return that really changed the momentum there in that first half. Big plays all around.
We start off this one with a short 5-yard penalty. Looking to run left, has some space, gets 8, gets 10, on his feet still, and he'll go down, but the ball's out too.
Looks like he might have had his forced progress stopped, but they called it down. They did not call it down.
Desiree Stevens on the fumble recovery, so gets the first down by 2 yards, and then coughs it up, and now second down and short. So does he get a 12-yard gain on the stat sheet, or does he only get 8?
Well, it was 1st and 5, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, you're right. So an 8-yard gain or a 3-yard gain.
Yeah.
He really gained more than he fumbled. The life of a statistician, Joe.
Oh. Big bucks.
Winchester, hey, you could decide a fantasy outcome. That one good. Flag down as well.
Could be a hold on the receiver.
Mitchell on the stop with the Dragons.
Be a 5-yard gain if it's not on the offense. It'll be a first down.
Personal foul. Face mask.
Yeah, that's the other thing to it.
First down.
Fifth penalty for 50 yards for the Dragons. This is a big one. So give them the result of the catch and then a bunch more.
Falcons!
Making those safe throws, but they're catching the football for the most part.
First down and 10. Man in motion, hands the ball off, stutters through, gets through. Oh, man. It's like a gain of 4.
Yeah, his best run so far. You need that positive yardage on first down against the Dragons.
Still a 1-score ball game. They've made it interesting with big plays.
Yeah, Dragons got to be looking for a stop or maybe even a turnover here.
Cameron Martin at the bottom of your screen. Oh, I'm sorry, at the top of your screen. Stevens at the bottom. Oh, vice versa. Timeout. Firestones burned 2 of these ones, one in the first half where they weren't lined up right. Now they burned this one quickly in the second half, something you may need in a tight ball game. APS-IS wants to thank Alco for their support of Akron schools and athletics. Alco Solutions for a cleaner environment is the best janitorial equipment supplier in Akron. The Akron Public Schools offers the best and most affordable early learning and pre-kindergarten education in the area. Learn more at akronschools.com to learn how to sign up your little one into those programs.
Big sequence here for the Falcons. Want to make sure they get it right.
Well, I mean, they've given up 2 touchdowns a quarter defensively. So at some point, you got to start matching and beating this defense up to put some points up yourself. Even in the booth, sometimes I still end up yelling "Go Green" with the cheerleaders.
Well,
That's gonna be a first down here, close to it.
And uncharacteristic for the Dragons, the Falcons been the more disciplined team in this ballgame. They've only been penalized twice.
Takes it himself right up the middle. And that'll be a first down as he gains 3.
Firestone offense firing off the ball pretty good here to start the second half.
Falcons!
Winchester just followed obeying up the middle on a quarterback keeper.
could tell, looks like the left guard, Michael Kennedy for the Falcons. A lot of directing of that offensive line. Seems that from our vantage point here, seems to be the vocal leader of that line there. As they set up. Now 1st and 10. Little short pass to the right side. Gains 3 there. That one goes to Stevens. So you look at it, he's had 5 straight completions. Looks like we got a flag down.
Personal foul.
Another personal foul on the Dragons. That'll take a 3-yard gain and make it a 1st and goal.
First and goal, Falcons.
Falcons have not ran for a score yet. So if you're the Dragons, you want to look at this passing. They're going to run an Obang up the middle. No gain. Little push there. Winchester trying to get him through. It looks like was it Green came up limping a little bit for the Dragons there. He shrugs it off.
Yeah, slow to get up, but he battles.
Yeah, they'll get a quick stretch.
He's back down.
And now we got an injury timeout. It's going to be Brandon Gates. Oh. Yeah, Brandon Gates, who's down for the Dragons.
Sports psychology and nutrition. Learn more at akronchildren.org/sports.
At the end of this game, we'll have our APS-IS player of the game. Joe and I will pick that out for you, and it looks like it could go either direction, but either way, you're going to have some great stats that go along with it, that's for sure. Fine arts are alive and well at the Akron Public Schools as there are 3 facilities, the Miller South School, the Firestone Community Learning Center, and the Akron School for the Arts. All offer award-winning programs that include a commitment to sequential art courses designed to develop the advanced skills and specific art focus. Learn more at akronschools.com. Well, we certainly wish him the best there as he's got off the field. APS-IS also wants to thank BNN Sports for the support of Akron Schools and Athletic Shop. BSN Sports for their large selection of sports apparel, footwear, and sports equipment. Well, I'll tell you this: it was a warm summer evening, but it has got downright cold. We wanted to close the windows here, and they were wide open to start this game, and now there's a little sliver just to hear some of the crowd. You can hear it on our broadcast, but I'm not sure.
Getting to be that time of year.
It's one of those days where you might leave in the morning with a jacket, but you don't need it in the evening, and vice versa. You get here, you didn't need a jacket, and now you need one. Peter might be freezing upstairs trying to film this one as he gets the direct snap and runs left. He's going to be close. Gets to about the 3-yard line. So a gain of 5 for Winchester. Trying to make sure
his
marking.
First 4 runs, not very good, and it's been getting positive yardage since.
Well, it's got to be
2
hard.
plays to get 4 yards.
Yeah, Obang hasn't been that complimentary to try to get Winchester's got the biggest gain so far of them running the ball. Kind of surveys and takes off. Third down and goal from the 4. Looks like trying to get a hard snap. Doesn't get it. Runs left. I don't think so, Joe. Looks short.
Great job by Tristan Thomas.
He's down.
Number 2, Tristan Thomas.
So look, I'm going to give him 2 on the carry. And he's down.
And that's not good for Firestone.
No doubt. And we'll take a break. We'll be back. Back now after the injury timeout.
Tough spot for the backup quarterback coming in.
Yeah, he comes in. Backup quarterback is going to be Ethan Lemming. He came in a couple of times as wide receiver, as their starting Prince Winchester is out. Gets the snap, hands off, Obang, nowhere to go.
He ran into about 600 pounds of dragon defense. Might have got to the line of scrimmage, I think he lost one. Big hold
like
there by the dragon.
It looks like they're going to take a -1.
Nothing Obey could do. The penetration of the defensive line just took the hold completely away.
And that was it. They went.
And when your starting quarterback get hurt, tough in that situation.
Yeah, nothing else to do there, so the offense comes back out for the Dragons. And he's trying to get out of the end zone. He does. Takes a big lick. Goes down at the 15, a gain of 13.
That's a big run on first down to get some breathing room.
And he was darting in the end zone to get back out of there. First down and 10 now as we're chipping away this third quarter. And has some space and he's running left and he's still running out of midfield at the 40, 30. Can they catch him? He's trying to make the line. And he hits him down at the 7-yard line.
On that run.
80 yards, wow.
Wow.
Runs up the gut.
They went with lightning, now they're bringing thunder.
Gains 4. He's got 2 monster plays. I couldn't tell if he was running out of gas or waving goodbye.
Fake to the running back. Quarterback keeps it, almost gets in.
You think he was waving, Joe, or running out of gas trying to catch his balance?
I think he lost his stride. I'm not sure.
It looked like the stride, but it almost looked like he was waving like that.
Well, he's back in. Trying to finish maybe what he started.
Trying to get in, but short again. You can tell the fans are trying to get this stopped because it's even hard for us to hear each other.
Great pursuit there by Xavier Lee.
Now East's turn to see if they can punch it in on 4th and goal. It's almost like a scrimmage where, okay, you're going to try your goal line defense, now you're going to try yours.
Time out here. While we have the chance, I'll let you know that the Akron Public Schools pre-engineering program is among the best in the world. The robotics team, they've been winners in the world and national tournaments. And it all starts here in the Akron Public School classroom. Learn more at akronschools.com.
So let's see what Coach Hayes has dialed up.
Need a big stop here, 4th and goal. Runs right, and he's got space. And Holly on the run gets in from 4 yards out for another touchdown.
So they brought in the extra blocker, number 52, Sandell Bascom in the back. Gave the look that they were going to go inside. Holly takes inside and walks into the end zone going outside.
Hey, however you get in, you get in. That's the important part.
Absolutely.
Kick is not high and not good. Off to the side there, so it's going to stay 32-19 your score. As they get the score here in the third to put them up. Gets it out of reach and keeps it away from that one-score ball game.
Well, the difference in the ball game. Firestone couldn't punch it in. East answers.
Yeah, I mean, that would have gotten it a lot closer to tie it up potentially. Now you still have the 4th quarter, but the offense hasn't had the big plays that we've seen certainly from Holly and Thomas on the other end for the Dragons. So you may take some time, a lot of the rest of this quarter and getting into the 4th quarter before you can get drives. Their drives have just eaten up clock. Over his head, and he picks it up at the end zone line, basically. Brings it out, he gets it to the 21, and they'll take over from there. So good return, even though he let it go over his head.
I guess good decision.
Carmichael brings it out and gets 21.
And Dave, it looks like Winchester not coming back in the game.
Yeah, so starting quarterback not coming back in.
Yes, he is. I lied.
Was knocked out.
Pretty good on that ankle now.
It's amazing what some tape can do, Joe.
Yeah.
And well, tape and youth.
That's for sure.
Line moves over to the right, and that's right where they were going. I think it was Obang that got it. Extracurriculars going on in the middle of our screen there. No. Who is that? 36. McDaniel on the carry there, his first carry. Obang's had all of them so far, outside of QB stuff. So brought the second running back in now.
And he had nowhere to go.
I just wrote his name on my stat sheet. I didn't put the -2. Let me put the -2 in there too. Uh-oh, handoff wasn't put in the right spot, and Daniels.
Yeah, actually, it was a bad snap. The snap hit the running back in the shin.
And Winchester frustrated as he goes to the sideline for the next play. It's been kind of the same old story. He's got snaps off to the left, low, and they've just doomed the offense. And you see it here. You lose another 3 yards on a bad snap.
Yeah, the way Winchester reacted, I think the snap was supposed to go to him, not a direct snap to the right. But it went that way.
So you can see the center's looking at him, and then he comes up and throws it, or snaps it, running to his left, and no gain as it stays in bounds and keeps the clock ticking. And we'll be throwing this one to the special teams.
Good open field tackle there by Navion Stedman. Another 3 and out for the Falcons.
Gets a good snap. Took a long stride to kick it away, but gets a boot on it. Runs back just to pick it up. Off around the other end. And taken down at the 32. So Thomas, again, their speedster. He gets up and takes care of it. Joe getting his materials out.
Yeah, did you hear that zip?
I did. I was in the store earlier this week, and they already had the pumpkin Reese peanut butter cups.
Say no more.
I actually like the holiday, the pumpkin and the Easter egg. The Easter egg's my favorite.
Easter egg's number 1.
Yeah.
It's got the perfect peanut butter to chocolate ratio.
I could do away with the cups and just have the Easter egg all the time.
Yeah, and the big one, not the mini one's okay.
No, the mini one's terrible. It's too much chocolate. No. Yeah.
Full size, yeah. I go Easter egg 1. You go pumpkin or Christmas tree 2.
Pumpkin.
And then Christmas tree 3.
See, I go regular 3, Christmas tree 4.
Okay. I can just eat the egg for Christmas. I'll be happy.
I know they're supposed to be the same, but they're different.
Yeah, the Reese egg has perfected.
So Stevens gets 2 carries here, 1 for 2 and 1 for 4. The 4 got him the first down. Looks like they're giving him 3 on there for 2nd down and 7. Got, I believe, 13 carries on the day. 2nd down and 7. Looking to go down the line, he does. Catches it to Kelly, but Kelly's got nowhere to go. Flags are thrown right where he's at. Has 5 green jerseys take down the 1 red Dragon jersey. Not exactly sure how good that play call was because we didn't go forward. like holding.
Then that general vicinity. Take him back. Going to negate the completion. End of the quarter.
There is no rush to get back to where you were.
I was going to say, no sense of urgency. We haven't had a quick quarter yet.
The officials are still talking about what? We already had the call. Get in position.
Want to run an untimed down? Or...
Oh, they're just going to say that's a quarter. All right. I didn't think it was the quarter. Thought we were going to run one more play, but I guess so. So 32. No break kind of in between.
Well, they talked about it for a minute.
The break was just me walking from one side to the other. So they get a score in the third, but don't get that extra play off, which is fine. Wow, gets nailed there. Pass complete for minus.
Somehow I got it off.
1 yard.
Reception by Stevens.
He gets back to the huddle. He's like, thanks for that one.
Wrong way, guys.
I'm sure Cox is like, just drop it. It's a bad play. Third down and 18.
Firestone got a chance to get the football back.
Cox takes the snap a little low to the left, rolls out right, eyes downfield, into double coverage, and incomplete.
It just got crowded down there.
Look, he had one coming across and one going upfield. I'm not sure who was actually targeted for it.
Yeah, with the scramble, those routes kind of ran into each other.
Steedman kind of came across, and I think he kind of broke it up. Fourth down and 18. Offense has not gone anywhere this one, so it looks like we have Kamara punt this one away.
The Firestone defense keeps them in it here.
Good snap. Kick is away. Going to be caught in traffic at the 25. It looks like he got it back, though.
There's a flag down.
I think that was his marker.
Or was okay, good call.
His
It
marker.
was the orangey.
Yeah. I like when they use they have like a blue one. I think that's like a breast cancer one or something. I don't know.
The blue is a lot easier for us to see.
Well, because you kind of see it, and then there's players behind there, so you just see kind of this bright color, and you think that it's that, but it's not.
Whereas the orange, from a distance, resembles that yellow.
Yeah. Winchester gets it. Little pop play. Gets through. First down. Goes out at the 39.
Stevens delivered the blow on that one.
Gain of 15. Uh-oh.
But wait.
We may have unsportsmanlike for after that.
Holding. On the offense. 10-yard penalty. Replay first down.
Oh,
Take it away.
I knew I shouldn't have written in pen.
I would like to say I didn't do the same, but I did. Well, half the distance penalty, or spot foul, actually.
Yeah. So they
So
gained a
first and
little and
18.
then the hold, yeah. So gain of 2 and then minus 10. Winchester takes the snap, kind of same play design, runs right. He'll gain about 10. Gains 11 on the carry by himself. That's what makes it so easy when you watch the professional games is, you know, they got like 6 cameras on the field, so they see I feel like if the flag comes out of their pocket, it comes up on TV right away. So at least you see it at the top where the score is, where ours, like, we're looking at a play up at the top of your screen, and then there's a flag down here. Trying to see the good play going on, and it just becomes... I'm not sure that they got the ball there.
Pass tipped it.
Yeah,
It's picked
and he
off.
does. He intercepts it.
Antonio Rosser picks it off.
So they take the 2-score lead, and now the offense comes back out.
So
He threw it into traffic. He was double covered.
They flushed him out. There just wasn't room over there.
Well, and probably for what Winchester was trying to do is he saw that window, and he's trying to put it in there hot to try to make that little window for it to be a catch. And someone jumped in front and took it away.
Short field now for the Dragons.
Well, and certainly they've had success. Thomas's big playability, you might not even need him here. So this is too short for him. It's only 30 yards out. He's going to run right out of the end zone before he even gets it. Hands it right back to Thomas, as I mentioned. Gets 5, 10, still on his feet, 15, and out of bounds. Told you, too short for him. He needs a lot more space. First down.
Average.
Will be just outside the 10, so they'll have a chance for another first down. Looks like, the 13. So a chance for another first down if they need one and don't get in right away.
9 first downs in the ball game for the Dragons.
Cox gets it, looks left, throws up the jump ball. Incomplete.
Oh, that was a good throw there.
Yeah.
Cox's pass was intended for
Ollie down, grabbing that left hamstring.
6 targets. Boy, he's 4 for 13. 4 for 13, and 6 of them have gone Holly's direction. That's certainly someone you don't want to be off the field, but he limps off after the injury. So a guy that is a big favorite of Cox, the quarterback, now you don't have him on the field. Coming in for him looks like Kamara, number 11, was at the bottom of your screen. Cox in the backfield, low snap, hands it off. Right side, short, in. As Steedman gets it from 13 yards out for a touchdown. And Steedman, kind of a shifty back there.
Yeah.
Even from our vantage point up here, I didn't think he was going to get in right away, and then comes out the other side in the end zone celebrating.
It's kind of about his time and hit that hole.
Yeah, that didn't have a chance. I'm sorry. You could have thrown it farther. So it's going to stay 38-19 as they get another score here in the fourth to add to it. Yeah, this is a team that had 2 touchdowns in the first quarter, 2 in the second, 1 in the third, and now get one here in the fourth quarter to add to it.
Partner, they've been consistent. Overcame the slow start.
Yeah, and some mistakes early, but speed has been on their side and some other luck has gone the other direction. I mean, it'd be interesting to see how well Firestone would do with just some improved center play, getting the ball at least cleanly to the quarterback. It seems to be a couple positive plays, and then that sets them back 5-8 yards, gets them totally out of sync.
Yeah, it's definitely hurt.
Up over his head. Touchback right away.
And the kicking game is getting good for the Dragons tonight.
It just seems like they're miscalculating how far the kick is. It's a lot easier to come up and get it than have it go over your head. We saw the Dragons do that one right over his head, lost 8 yards just running backwards to go get it.
Yeah. So Winchester going to trot back out.
I wasn't paying attention. I was doing the drum beat. That was in my head. You can just lose time. All right, 1st and 10, Winchester. Didn't even look to pass it. Off and running to the right side. Close to a first down.
Played hard.
Stays in bounds, kept the clock moving, but oh, of course there is.
On the offense, 10-yard penalty, 3-play first down.
Negate the run, and now Firestone front their offense in those long to go situations.
I mean, the clock is still, the clock in the world is still turning, right? Because I feel like we're at a standstill here. Like, they walk to every position.
Right.
Head referee is just.
Open and on the field.
Benz gets a couple there.
Like, get the ball set and get the clock started. Second and 19. Winchester goes up top, has a guy there. Went to the wrong player. The Dragons have got it on the interception, and he's just short. Or are they going to give it to him? No, 1 yard line.
Come on.
On the interception by Dillian Busi.
Turns all the way down to the 1 yard line, and there is a flag on the play.
And I believe Winchester
got a
with
flag
back-to-back interceptions.
The flags did not come down too much in the first half.
Dead ball. Unsportsmanlike conduct.
For celebrating?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, you're supposed to have some fun out there. I mean, unless you're
No
directing
fun.
it, unless you're directing it at someone else, like that's. There's times. So, you know, my son's flag football team. We had a team that we mercy. You know, we played really well. And you could tell that they were getting a little edgy. I'm like, guys, we lost by 30 like 2 games ago. Remember how terrible you felt? I go, you can still celebrate if you have a good play, but you don't celebrate. You go to your teammate and you celebrate with them. You come to the sidelines to celebrate with us. That's it.
Right.
You don't do it on the field. Don't dance in the end zone. You can celebrate on the sideline. So that moved him way out. Incomplete. Good look, though. Good coverage.
Yeah, nice job of using the boundary as a defender.
Stevens, Kelly, the intended target.
Second and goal for the 16.
Bottom of your screen is going to be Darasol. Top of your screen, again, Kelly. Full house. Off the turf. Basketball dribble. And a loss of maybe 1. He almost got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that didn't go well. But it could have been a lot worse.
Running out of time here in the fourth quarter. You got to make a play if you're the Falcons. You just every time you're trying to make a tackle, they're trying to get a strip.
You got to in this situation.
Cox looking left. Pressure. Hit his arm. And they're going to say he caught it.
Somehow.
What a catch. 11-yard catch by Kelly. 4th and goal, though.
I'm going to say they're going to go for it.
Why not?
No field goal?
From the 5. They only made 1 extra point so far.
I know.
You don't need 6 points. You should be able to run this one out. Uh-oh. Right up the center. I don't think he's got enough. They're going to stop him just short. Again, a 2, but
that was really a great run. He broke about 4 tackles.
Yeah. I think the Falcons would prefer him to kick a field goal because now they got started the 2.
Like again. So in their own territory, in the first half they fumbled, and the last 2 passes have gone for interception. Three turnovers for the Falcons. The Dragons with those 2 first quarter turnovers.
Isn't it crazy that Johnson caught 3 touchdowns though?
Yeah, he had a first half for the Agers.
What, 10 for 14 passing? That's not bad. Just you've turned the ball over a lot. Oh boy, I think he got out.
I think they're going to give him the half-yard line.
And he comes up limping. We still got 1 down. All right, we're going to take a break here on APS-IS, and we'll be back right after this. Well, he is walking off after the injury. That was a scary play, no doubt. We wish him well. Half-yard line is where it was spotted. 2nd and 11. Well, you are dancing back here. Quick, trying to get out quick, incomplete. 3rd down and 11. Yeah, and 3rd down 11. I'm not sure what the pep talk's going to be in the huddle. Joe's going to start getting ready, the APS-IS player of the game. And we're getting near that time that the starting to show what our outcome's going to be. Graduation rates are climbing at the Akron Public Schools as they transform high schools by strengthening the connection of learning in the classroom with the student may pursue after graduation, making learning more meaningful. It starts at the College and Career Academy of Akron at akronschools.com. APS-IS wants to thank the Peanut Shop for their support of Akron schools and athletics. The Peanut Shop proudly serving the Akron area since the 1930s. 30s, think about that. What was driving the streets in 1930 was probably still some horses and wagons. The Peanut Shop was there, always providing outstanding candies, chocolates, nuts, and much more. The Peanut Shop, right there in downtown Akron. My kids freak out when I tell them that Google wasn't invented when I was young. Like, well, we didn't have the internet, guys. A thing called books and sticks. That's what we played with. No, we had Nintendo, Sega. Gain gets him out there on the 4th and 1, but is not going to get there. So they get a little bit of space to make it the 4th and 1. They'll have some more space to kick this one out. Yeah, 11 guys would be helpful when you're kicking from your end zone. I would like all 11 guys. They come after it. Uh-oh. And it's blocked. It's bouncing at the 5. And they pick it up. They'll get it off the bounce there, and they'll take over in their own territory for sure. Great job by the Dragons to block the kick. Joe's moving around over here. Dragons will take over.
Dragons taking over that short field again, Dave.
So they'll take over first down from the 6.
Timeout.
I don't know what you need to talk about. You're up. Just run the play.
Final timeout of the game.
Final timeout. APSIS wants to thank Leonardo's Pizza and Chicken in Ellet for their support of Akron Schools and Athletic. Leonardo's Pizza and Chicken, where delicious pizza is still made on the stone oven. Get your slice today from Leonardo's. I don't think it was Leonardo. Remember back in the day, you used to be able to shoot a 3-pointer to get a free slice of pizza from there. Back in the day.
Yeah,
Long
what
time
was
ago.
that?
I don't think it was Leonardo's though. I want to say it was over in the Firestone area. No, in the Kenmore area. Kenmore. I was going the wrong direction.
I can remember us draining a couple of free slices.
I can remember spending a lot of money trying to win a free slice of pizza.
Hey, did you win?
I eventually won. I did eventually win.
Oh, slice of pizza cost me $14.
Over a 6-week span. You can't. I just couldn't stop. I couldn't stop. Once you miss one, you're like, I'll pay another one.
You're pot committed, right?
I think the most I had was 3 shots in one game. You got to get a couple shots just to get warm.
Right.
Timeout.
All right, after the timeout, we were a little confused because you're winning. So the clock, you want to continue to run. So calling timeout is counterproductive. Second and goal now. Cox, a low snap, catches it. Oh, look for the corner route. It was there. He's going to go back to it. And he gets it.
Oh, that's one.
4 yards out. Goes to Kelly for the TD.
Down complete to number 6, Roy Kelly.
So 2 touchdowns for Cox.
Dragons 44. 19.
And you thought, how is he going to react not having Holly in there? And Kelly's been another big target to go to. Really, those are the 2 main guys that he's looking at the entire game.
So a bad start by the Dragons. No worries, because they have just consistently gotten stronger as they've gone. Why not?
Oh. Jermaine Fears gets in.
Fears 2-point conversion run is good.
I think
the
that.
tackle.
Yeah. It's a 2-point conversion. That's a little celebration. Hey, you deserve to try and get in there. So that makes 46-19 your score.
Malo getting set to kick off.
It's been a runaway. I mean, this is the second time they've scored 2 touchdowns in a quarter. That's a good way to do it. Only have one quarter that you score 1 touchdown, the rest of them you score 2. Second one here in the 4th.
Stevens back in receiving.
Yeah, they've slowly but surely extended this lead and really dominated yardage-wise. They with the 2 turnovers, kind of dug themselves a hole, but they just kind of kept to the game plan.
We are not sure if he's on or off. I mean, you don't need to have 11. It's nice to have 11.
Yeah, just go with 10. I want a challenge.
Picks it up at the 12. And then a stop motion at the 18.
Stevens on that return.
I am ready with player of the game, partner. Just let me know when.
Well, I think we know the outcome. We'll do it now, and we'll do that, and then we'll get some stats as we're finishing up.
Sure. I mean, really comes down to 2 guys. I mean, you got to first of all mention the guy that made it a game for the Firestone Falcons, and that is number 43, Carlo Johnson, with 3 touchdowns on 4 receptions. Did all of his damage in the first half, but 3 touchdown receptions for Carlo Johnson. And on the East Dragon side, who were going to be the winner, it started with a big turnaround, and that was Bussy with a 78-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. They were down 2 scores. He also had an interception in the second half. But your player of the game was Mr. Efficient today. 34-yard, 35-yard plus average. And that is number 2, a running back, Tristan Thomas, the 5'8", 180-pound junior. He's our player of the game. 5 carries, 178 yards, and a touchdown.
Yeah, and 2 of the prettiest ones, the 69-yarder and the 80-yarder. I mean, it was just textbook running, getting guys to misdirection, where you can tell he can just see where the weight is of his opponent, and he sees them shifted, and he goes the other direction.
Well, the touchdown gave him the lead, and the 80-yarder led to the, just the extension of that lead. So for that reason, Thomas is the player of the game.
Well, congratulations to Tristan Thomas for being our APS Information Station Player of the Game. Fakes the handoff here, keeps it himself, goes right side. It's going to be a gain of about 5. I mean, he's really – the problem is Winchester's just doing so much.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the leading rusher. Way more passing attempts than we're used to seeing from most of the Akron public schools. And pretty efficient passing the ball, too. But you can't expect him to pass and throw and play defense.
And their offense looked fine when they had it in second and short, when they had it in manageable situations. They just got too many of those second and 20s and third and longs, and they're just not built to be successful, as most high school teams are that way.
Daniel with about 4. Just short of the first down. offense staying in there. Presumably, I'm assuming Winchester's going to keep this one.
You got to play the percentages, right? Hard count. Didn't get him. Oh, second effort, but I don't think he got there.
I think he extended the ball to get there. Yeah.
Yep, they gave it to him. Good call. And his runs have virtually been all right, too.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it was definitely easier for me to run. I was left-handed, so I think I preferred running left.
I was
my left hand.
I was talking to a coach, like, do you try to scheme? Because my son's left-handed and he gets the ball, and as soon as he has it in his right, he switches, or he doesn't turn how you want him to if he's coming out of the backfield to catch a ball. This one up top, incomplete. Flag down.
That's going to be interference on somebody.
Martin, the intended target. And he's like, no, I don't even think about that. I was like, why are we not thinking about that? Why are you having a right-handed kid run left and a left-handed kid run right, or running sweep plays?
Oh, boy. Got a long walk here. So.
Marked off and be first and 10 from the 50-yard line.
We had the call 12 minutes before they got there.
I didn't even have to walk over there and ask him.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Let me mark off 15.
Just give us a little hand signal. That's all you gotta give us. Your partner, just tell them.
Oh, nice little carry here.
Yeah. A little shake and bake.
Yeah, a little shuffling the feet. Pick up of 8.
Nice one cut to get downhill.
Really just trying to run it out. He's going to keep it again. He's got a first down for sure. A gain of 6.
Winchester on the keeper. Forced out of bounds by the ball, didn't he? That's another first down for the Falcons.
Falcons trying to punch it in one more time.
Again, as we've mentioned, there's just no urgency. He did run out of bounds the last one, so it did stop the clock, but there's no difference in the cadence. Coming from behind hard, that's one incomplete. Oh, boy.
Second and 10 for the Falcons.
So 2nd and 10, he's thrown the ball 16 times, and he's ran it for 12.
He's going to sleep good tonight.
I think outside of Thomas, he's probably the second leading rusher in the game.
Yeah, he
between
got
both
hurt by a
teams.
couple bad snaps that he took the loss for early.
Yeah. Looks like a pickup of 8.
That's Lemming's first catch.
Spalding.
And that gets to go as an incompletion, too.
Okay.
It's one of those bad luck stats, right?
Yeah.
Got a couple of those in the game.
Fourth down and 5.
It's amazing how the game's evolved. I mean, I played the game when the shotgun was just starting to become a thing, but it hadn't made its way into high school football yet. And now teams play 80% of the time on artificial surface, and it was, about 85% of the time on natural grass back, even up to the probably the new millennium.
Oh, just short of the end zone.
Wait, there's a flag on the play.
Wait, there's a flag on the play.
I think he called him for being over the line of scrimmage, which
Be a loss of down and their ball anyway.
just pick it up. Yeah. What's the difference at that point? That's going to be the ball game.
Illegal forward pass. That penalty is declined. That's the end of the game.
And it is, just as you called it. So that'll do our coverage here with East winning 46-19 over the Firestone Falcons. Congratulations to them, as well as our player of the game. I want to thank all of those collaborative efforts from school administrators, teachers, and parents that empower the Akron students to achieve their highest level of success. Thank our producer, Ryan Rittenhouse, our cameraman, Peter George, might be a snowman upstairs, for Dave Schick and Joe Pekansky. We want to thank you. And this broadcast has been brought to you by APS IS, where we imagine, inspire, and inform. Good night, everybody.